becoming the best version of yourself, prayer is never enough. You have to work towards becoming the best version of yourself. So, today's conversation, I'll be talking about kindness. Um, when you're kind to people, stop expecting something in return. I myself, I am guilty of it, but I had to rearrange myself when I heard a Ghanaian lady talking about her parents' experience. So I had to rearrange myself about that perspective. You get, so when you're kind, stop expecting things in return. A lot of people are guilty of it, and this is where chaos comes out. You see close friends becoming enemies, besties becoming enemies, brothers becoming enemies. Why? Because I did this for you, and when I'm expecting you to do something for me in return, you disappointed me. Oh, after everything I did for this person, after everything I did for John, after everything I did for Sarah, at the end, she decided to walk away. She decided to do this. She decided to do that. So a lot of people are guilty of this. Right, so I was listening to a conversation, a Ghanaian lady. She made like four videos in four different part videos when she was talking about her parents' experiences of how some years back in the 1980s or 1990s thereabout, when Ghana was in a state of chaos. So one of their aunts, a mom's sister, had to invite her mom down to the United Kingdom, and her mom went with her dad because I think they just got married, or I don't know, I can't really remember. But according to her story, which she heard from her mom, it was a one-sided story though from her mom. So they had to move down to the United Kingdom because her mom's sister sent her mom an invite. So on getting to the UK, um it was now a mom's sister, and a dad that were living in the apartment. Then they've not even given birth to them. Remember, Ghana was in a state of chaos. So when they moved down there, it got to a point. Our mom's sister was like, our fiancé wants to move into the house. So they suggested that. Our mom's sister was like, come on, we can't have like four grown-up adults living in this small place, which is a mom, a dad, a mom's sister, and a mom fiancé. So a mom, they had to plead with our other mom's sister that's still in the United Kingdom to accommodate a mom, a dad, so they could, three of them could live together. And a mom's sister, the second mom's sister, had a daughter living with her, so they were now four. So they had to, after pleading with the mom's sister, they had to move from the sister one down to the sister two house, and they were all living there. So at the point, according to the story, at the point, the the parents brought an idea, which is the lady, the storyteller parents, they brought an idea that they want to start working in the UK. And then the mom's sister was not comfortable with it, which is the sister two was not comfortable with it. So I was like, you know how difficult it is to work in the United Kingdom. You don't have anything, you don't have any identity here. How can you work here? And then along the line, the parents had to bypass the sister. Remember, they are living with they are squatting with the sister. They had to bypass the sister and look for a fake identity. They started working in the UK. Now they were working in the UK. So it got to a point. They bought an apartment in the UK, and I think maybe bought or rented something like that. They had to tell the sister to like, oh, we've gotten a place, so we are leaving. And the sister too was like, wow, you've gotten a place. So they left. After they left, according to the story, the sister too went to report to the police that this person had a fake identity. They had to arrest the dad. They had to, so like I said, it's a one-sided story. But in my own quiet moment, I was like, wait, how come sister one sent your mom an invite with your dad? Because they love you. That's why they sent you an invite to the United Kingdom. Oh, come. Ghana is in a state of chaos. Come and see how beautiful this place is. They sent you down to the UK, and after you've been there, how come love turned to hatred? Because them reporting to the police, them working together, sister one and sister two that is in the UK, them not working together, even when your mom and when I pray they rest in peace, because according to the storyteller they are dead, but when they were having sicknesses, when they were having hard times, the sister one and sister two didn't care. They kept on hating on her parents. They kept on hating and hating and hating on her parents. And in my quiet moments, I was wondering, like, how come, for instance, I sent you an invite down to the UK, which is an opportunity for a better life, and then after you came, you started working, you got an house, and I started hating on you. Someone that has that kind of jealousy within him or her would not even send you an invite in the first place. They won't even want you to experience that kind of beautiful life in the first place, that kind of beautiful experience. So how come love suddenly turns to hate? They hated you even at the point of death. But like me, one thing I've learned is having to judge from a one-sided story. But I was just thinking, oh, maybe sister one and sister two were kind to these people. Maybe, I'm not saying that is the true case, I'm just saying maybe they were kind to these couples, and maybe they expected something or more from these couples, and at the end the couples didn't really give a damn. They just left, they just started doing their things. They didn't really pay regards to people that brought them from Ghana, which is a land of like chaos, down to a land of opportunities. They didn't really pay regards to them. Maybe they were ungrateful. That was what brought in the hatred, the bitterness, the reporting to the police that all these people, they are working with fake identity and all that. So this brings us to our topic. When you are kind, stop expecting anything in return. You see, this thing, it has destroyed a lot of brotherhood, sisterhood relationship. You see, human nature in most persons, they are programmed in a way not to be grateful. The moment people start realizing this fact about humans, the better for us all. Most humans are ungrateful, like 100% ungrateful. You will sell your kidney for a brother. After selling that kidney for that brother, immediately that brother recovers. He or she will look at you in your face and tell you, what have you done for me? This is where love turns to hate. This is why in some cases love turns to hate. When you are kind, stop expecting anything in return. Like I said, I am guilty of it sometimes. And lately I just realized this is how human works. This is how human brain works. Most human works. Out of 100 persons, you only see 2 or 3 grateful persons. And that is why even when God performed miracles, God, like the Israelites, they could see pure miracles. When Moses stretched the rod, the Red Sea was divided. God did everything. God sent mannas from heaven to feed these people. At the end, they still turned their back on God. Like these people they saw God performing miracles themselves with their 2 eyes. They saw it. What did they do at the end? They turned their back on God. This is to tell you the extent to which humans could be ungrateful. How come your brother, that you've not even done any magnificent miracle for them? How come your sister? Human beings, nature, most human beings are programmed like that. So how you could bypass those kind of situations, when you understand how this person is, probably you've seen it from some persons, they've helped this person, and he or she abandoned these people that helped them. You on your part, you should be careful on how to trade with that person. You should know the essence of love and kindness you are to share. It's not like you have just one loaf of bread in this entire life and you're packing it to that person. In fact, in general, don't expect things from people. When you are kind, be kind. When you help somebody to travel overseas, know you are doing it because of God. Know you are doing it because of nature. Know you are doing it because of your heart. Know you are doing it because biblically it is recommended. Don't go and do it because you are expecting, okay, tomorrow this person I help is cousin, is child is going to help my child, or this person I helped in gaining a life, this person I helped in getting a job, tomorrow is going to help my son Nnamdi. Stop expecting those things, because human beings, they will disappoint you. They will they will disappoint you. I've helped someone. I gave the person like 100,000 naira to sort like a house accommodation. This is like a family person, to sort a house accommodation. And then the next day, come help me do something. This person told me, na me you dey follow do that one. This is somebody I just helped like with 100,000 naira a day before that day. Come help me do something so we could hit together. It's something we all will hit together. And this person is telling me, na me you dey follow do that one. I rather go to my house that I supported you in getting. I rather go to that house than help you do this thing. And it's not like the person don't want to hit from that thing. So that's to tell you how ungrateful some persons are. But as the best version of yourself, when you're doing good to people, when you're being kind to people, don't ever inculcate whatever somebody has done to you, like, oh, I helped this person before and I was expecting this person to do this thing for me, he did not do it for me. Or I helped this person before, this person could not even appreciate, he left. Just the story I just said about the Ghanaian lady, that according to her parents, they invited them to the UK, and after getting to the UK, they left the house and went to live on their own. So I don't know what transpired, what could be the aunt's anger, I don't know. But if maybe their anger could be like, I helped them, brought them to UK, and at the end they couldn't even reason me, they left, stuff like that, maybe there must be a loophole, definitely, to rant to that kind of hatred you get. Instead of you inculcating those kind of things in mind, okay, because I helped this person, I'm no longer helping another person. You have to just remove that thing from your mind. You remove that concept from your mind. That's why I said, when you're helping people, don't expect anything in return. Stop expecting something in return from people you help. Else, you won't even have the mind of helping people anymore. You get? As a kind person, when you are being kind to people, stop expecting something in return, to avoid chaos, to avoid hatred, to avoid issues between brother and sister, to avoid fighting at the end, to avoid my children will not talk to this person's children because this person is ungrateful. Because generally that is human nature. When you are kind, don't expect things in return, because human being will disappoint you, and that is where the best version of yourself comes in. Not expecting anything in return, not putting things in mind like, I did this for John, and because I did this for John, he did not appreciate, or he did like this. My kids is not going to talk to his kids. I don't want to see him close to my house again. All these things can be avoided, all this chaos, all these family enmities, because I know there are a lot of families where a brother will help a brother, we accommodate a brother, we give a brother life, we train a brother to school, and that brother that was being helped, at the end, we forget about everything. And then you now see family enmities climbing, brothers' children not talking to brothers' children, sisters' children not talking to sisters' children. I thank God for Christianity. I thank God for Jesus Christ. I thank God for God. And because of Christianity, because of Jesus Christ, when you do things, do not expect anything in return. And that's where the best version of yourself will come in. And even if you did something for somebody, it pours you spit on your face, just smile, wipe it off. Understand that that's how human nature works. Okay?